Time for the horny Yuri dream. Yuri's dream is probably gonna be about like cutting or something. Yeah, there it is. Oh God, this dream
To
contains
censor the material.
Oh God.
What is so like? Is there blood or is there like?
I am not
naked?
excited. I think that means
What?
blood. Oh wait, so would you like to censor the material?
No.
Boy,
We're not
I ain't turning, bro. I ain't turning on baby mode. Note, this is a joke. If you played this mod and you put on the censor, I will not judge you. It is okay. You are not a baby.
You were not baby.
You are not baby. Oh, it's starting with a poem. God damn it. I don't know what this says.
Oh, okay.
Monika, can you read this for me?
It's hard to read her shit.
It's always hard to read Yuri's handwriting. Fuck. Can you not even read it? Alright, hold up.
Really.
We'll do it together, chat. We'll do it together. We'll always work together. Whitlane? What is that? What's the second word, chat? Now we're in Zero's nightmare. Yeah, this is my nightmare. I can't read that. Okay, I'm not the only one. Everyone's saying they can't read it.
I think it's because it's a dumb word. I think it says Whitlane.
Wait, some of this is just gibberish.
Oh.
Wait. I swear some of this is, because look at after my. That is not a word.
Oh
wait, someone said a Whitlane of existence. Is that is Whitlane a word?
I think so. No.
Whitlane is not a word.
Type in define after that.
I feel like it's just gibberish.
No, it's not a word.
Yeah, I think that, look at the top. Oh wait, it said look at the top. Yeah, you're like filling in like... Oh, you're using the words that don't exist to fill the top? Maybe? I don't know. Oh my God. This is hard. Whitlane is 2 words. It's like, what the fuck? Of existence, my... Say Placo? Or place called my own.
My own. With 2 Y's.
Yeah. Of it dead at same time, all say to its an endless ends existence. Of course, you're gonna have the hardest one. It's a word game. Yeah, so I'm like, God damn it.
Crazy.
What the fuck, Yuri? This is mine. This is my nightmare. And with a final jump,
you see the gibberish in cursive, and you're like, what does it say?
And with a final jump, all has been redeemed. Yeah, someone put a Whitlane of existence. My uncle Placo call my mystery own Elvit dead at the same time. Blah blah Oklahoma. I don't know where Oklahoma fit into any of this. Yeah, this is hard. God damn.
I think a lot of it's bullshit though.
It's a word game.
Really
it's a word game. You have to put in for the sentence. Yeah, it's like, god damn.
Oh, do you have to like unshuffle the letters?
I think you have to unscramble what the words are and then put them in the game.
That's so dumb. Why would you make this a Yuri thing too?
No, I know. What? No, I know why it's a fitting thing for Yuri. It's just I don't think we have enough time to be sitting here trying to do this. I appreciate I was saying like this isn't something where it's like, oh, this isn't fitting for Yuri. This is exactly fitting for Yuri. Yeah, it's just maybe is there more? Is it not just this poem?
The whole dream is the poem.
There we go. Oh, it's an incomplete poem. Oh. She made an incomplete poem. Why is she just putting random shit? Okay. Let's go. The poem seems fine, although incomplete, thinks Yuri. Nevertheless, she stores it on her bag and continues towards school. Nothing unusual is scheduled for today, so Yuri thinks on starting to read that book today. The Giant Under the Bridge. When she asked for a new book at the bookstore, it wasn't exactly what she was looking for. The title seems feeble. The summary is uninteresting. If it came from a child's mind, it would be an exact reading. However, the woman who worked there somehow convinced her. I don't even know her name, Yuri ponders. It's difficult for me to remember her name nowadays. Difficult for me to remember, at least the ones that doesn't come within a book's pages. Is my memory faulting me, she inquires. So wait, is this entire thing gonna be like this? Because in that case, I'll read these in Yuri's voice. Because I don't just want to read this as like narrator, man. I'll start reading the actual words in Yuri's voice just to fucking. What? Oh, what? Oh God! What? Oh, what is happening? Oh no. It's the cycle of life.
Of her thought process?
If you don't dwell, it's hard to carry to know everything, to promote things, to vet people that come to date, where because they may be trapped in the end when it seems to remote nothing is okay. What the fuck?
She thinks too
till I collapse, I'm spitting these raps. With surprise on her eyes, Yuri notices that she's already on school, and classes already have ended. Did I just reminisce too much to create a poem out of it? She frighteningly percepts. It wasn't even good. Too form-fitted and desperate. She shakes her head in disbelief, forget all about it, and roams upwards, climbing the stairs close by. No one said anything different on... Oh, no, this is Yuri saying, okay. No one said anything different on the last session. Yuri promulgates, mentally. Maybe this one will be the same. Yuri reaches the door and enters a well-known clubroom to her. It seems no one has arrived yet, Yuri notices. Not the first time it has happened, nor it will be the last. The first time, someone from the school's faculty has opened the clubroom door for her. Not only Yuri had forgotten a book inside that day, but the person was inspecting the door, which seemed jammed. That is no matter how now. I don't know. Oh wait, no, that's what Yuri said. That is no matter now. I need to wait for the others to come. Yuri goes to her chair and opens the giant under the bridge. I can't read, exclaims Yuri. How can this happen? This looks like a mess of letters. That woman thought I would like it? Is this a sick joke? A clever inveigh? Yuri lifts herself up in haste, sickened by the strange book. And I just brought this one, she sadly interjects. I'll be idle until they come. What will I do until then? What will I do? I need some air. Oh no. We all know what happens when Yuri needs air. What? Is that blood? Yuri suddenly looks at her. Yuri suddenly looks at her arm. Is there something in my arm? I can feel it hot and light. I feel light. Ooh. How? I didn't do this. I did this before, but not like this. I did. Oh. It's okay. Everything's going to be fine. They're here. They're here for me. Aren't they? Aren't they? Oh, now the words make sense. Yeah, they physically weren't words. A burden of my own. A white plane of existence. My own place to call my very own. Alive but dead at the same time. All the same to its nature. An endless existence on its changed plane. Small actions cause it no pain. A single line I cut its surface, leaving a permanent mask on its skin. Mark on its skin. The mark or mask? The mark on its skin. The skin cracking underneath the mask, no scream is even heard. Or is even uttered. No matter how deep the lines may even go, a dash of liquid and it bleeds. Dark lines faded with timid ease. An easing smell. Calling its fate, protective nature, what it does best with this picture. A permanent decision of its own burdened fate. A line on my own, a test of my will, testing the waters of this new skill, each line a forgotten will, endless regret in each new test. A new scene made with each of these gentle lines, patterns carved for this idea of mine. Drawn hate, but it doesn't fight back. A new step forward, a new task is seen. Tap of my finger, knowing it's day. My willing and thoughts moving on to another part to continue this task. Fan along to go back now. The action's unforgettable. What's that? Oh, more decisions arise. A knife in hand, using its edge to carve this picture. Its handle, natural in hand. Makes lines. More lines are drawn. The task is still not done. Etched in skin remains untouched. Removing it would be a fatal attempt. Blood marks my robes? Is it robes? I think that's robes, right? No longer clean. A bitten fate that my mind shall take. The knife still in hand, my eyes look at what the knife had done. The ropes finally in hand. The skill tamed with excellent care. My delicate hands wrap it carefully to complete the circle. Hand is seen on this bare skin. A decision of completion is near. With a few more marks, it is done. Although it is near, with a few more marks, it is done. Picture is complete. Final line marks my fate. My face eases a smile with glee on its perplexion. It's perplexion, I think. A drop of water, a drop of water, the finality seam. What is that? The fatally seam. The fatally. Finality seam. And with a final jump, all has been redeemed.
Zero had character development.
What do you mean I had character development?
You read the poem all by yourself.
Shut up! Oops. Yeah. Looks like I slept on top of my poems again. Checking her poem for the last time, Yuri yawns and lifts herself from the chair. What time is it? Oh. It's... What the hell? It's 10 o'clock. Wow.
Yeah.
It's time to go to bed, I suppose.
It's no problem, 10 o'clock.
So Yuri's...
Get a load of this!
Oh, God.
What the
fuck? Eggman scared me. He was like, Monica's the only choice. Get a load of this! Get a load of Monika! Thank you, Klato's Fridge, for the 5 gift subs. I appreciate it. Yuri's dream was her, like, being afraid of her cuts.
Yeah.
Which I figured. And then it was like, she was afraid of how far, I guess, her addiction would go to the point where she loses her fucking arm.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it is time for Monika. She lost her fucking arm, yeah. Now it's time for Monika's. Is it going to be about her self-awareness, or is it going to be about something else? It's time to see. Oh. What? Where am I?
Monika, is it?
Ooh.
Whoa. I don't like it.
Yes?
Don't even try to use your powers. You have been revoked of them.
Okay, so this is a aware one.
Yeah.
Who are you? I don't think the girls are playing a prank on me. And there's just us here.
I am someone you may pursue, but someone you may not care for.
What? What does that even mean?
It means what it means, meaning that the meaning behind it to me is not being mean, too meaningful for a means.
What?
I say what I say, Monika. And saying the things I might say how I say is makes what I said, what I truly said, quite the saying.
What?
I'm sorry, what country are you from?
I'm not gonna make that reference.
But it makes you realize what I'm saying, what it means. Correct?
For me to give you the truth? Only the truth and nothing more.
Good. I am here on behalf of all your actions. The unbeknownst past, the unbelievable present, and the unspoken future. And I have 3 pertaining questions for you to answer.
Bring it.
First question. Who are you?
Like, see, that didn't have to take that long. I'm me. Monika. It's my name.
You haven't answered my question.
Hold up. Make sure he's back to being louder, because I can't hear him. How did I not answer you?
I asked, who are you? Not what is your name.
Fine. I'm a high school girl, and I'm 18 years old. I'm popular, but I can't deal with people. I'm vegetarian. I like literature and poems, and I really want to pee.
I'm monitoring everything from blood pressure to body language. No, you do not need to pee.
Damn it.
But since it seems that you don't
Try to get out of it.
I'll ask the second question. Where are you?
I don't know.
Perhaps you don't, perhaps you won't, but most certainly you can't. Where are you, Monika?
In a game? I'm in a game.
No, Monika, where are you?
Look, these questions don't make any sense.
But they do. Mostly to you, Monika. You just need to think. You just need to feel.
Feel?
Embrace, appeal, sense and deal. So yes, feel. I'll give you my last question. How are you?
I'm,
Yes, and? Any more?
I want to get out.
Thank you for answering me.
No. Problem.
However, you just answered one. And even though I feel this happens, and will happen again, I must send you back.
No, not back, please.
It has to be done, unfortunately. This was always out of my hands and always on yours. But I think you already knew that, didn't you?
Stop! No!
May I see you again. Next hour, next day, next week, whenever and whoever comes with the desire of knowing more.
Ow! You weren't there? How were you there? Why were you there? And how could you? Relay the message. What? Oh. Oh. Okay. Playing all the dreams and now unlocked an extra epilogue. That one was a. That one was a. Was that Morse code? I'm assuming that was all right. That one was that one was probably one of the weaker ones. I feel. I kind of feel like Monika had one of the weaker nightmares. Like hers was just kind of. I could see the point. I guess it was kind of trying to be like I guess it was like she broke out of the game and then they just sent her back and she was like, no, you know, like, or like was trying to really ask her what she wants. Like, it's like, I feel like Monika's was one of the weaker ones in my opinion. But overall, I think they were pretty good. Like if I had to rate them, probably if I had to rate each dream, would probably be. I'd probably go. The best one was probably Sayori's. I really liked Sayori's. I feel like Sayori's probably one of the best ones. Then, I might have to rate them like in order, like that we played them. Because I mean, Yuri's was still pretty good though too. I feel like I like Natsuki's more than Yuri's. I feel like I like Natsuki's way more than I feel like I like Natsuki's more than Yuri's because I love the creative like manga style that hers was in. I thought that was really cool. Like I like that it was like told in like a manga piece, like the panels were showing up. So I kind of like I would say Natsuki's was second, Yuri's was third. I feel like Monika's is kind of the weaker one out of all of them. Like it's like it's like I could see the point. I just felt like it could have been done a little bit better, probably.
What about Sayori's dream?
I said Sayori's was the best one.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, I feel like in the order that we played them in, I feel like it's best to probably like worst. Monika's was still fine, I guess. I just feel like they could have did a bit more with it. Now unlocked an extra epilogue. Ooh. The members of the literature club had accepted in having their Friday meet in a local cafe rather than the old club room. They chose it more out of fun than anything, replacing the club's meeting for the day. The girls don't go out as friends often, so it was quite the fresh air for Monika to meet in a place so informal. Well, of course, the idea before was to meet in a museum, but the crowd for the newest exhibition was perhaps too much for Yuri. Uncomfortable, she felt.
It's exhibition.
I said that. I said exhibition.
You said exhibition.
And then you said the same thing twice.
Exhibition and exhibition are not the same.
You know what I meant. That's all that matters.
I didn't.
When I said exhibition, you know what I meant. I didn't mean for the T.
Okay.
But once Natsuki mentioned the cafe, everyone happily agreed. And now, in the benches of the cafe, Yuri waits patiently for the other members of the club to show up, thinking about the dream she had last night. Would it be? No. Yuri, hey! Yuri shows up, stopping from running at Yuri's front. MC just doesn't exist. He does exist, because remember he was mentioned in Natsuki's dream. Because Natsuki says, like, Sayori, you need to stop doing that when, like, Sayori gets him to buy her food. Oops, I didn't mean to scare you. Sorry, Yuri. Meanie me scared you. Meanie me scared you? Okay.
Yeah, meanie me scared you.
That was a little, I don't know.
It's fine. And how about you, Sayori? Are you well? I'm feeling okay. How about you? I've just answered. Oh. He... Oh, here comes Natsuki.
Sayori turns around, seeing Natsuki facely coming at them.
Hey,
Before Sayori can finish her sentence, Natsuki hugs her tightly.
Oh.
Sayori slowly hugs Natsuki back. Yuri notices Sayori's hesitation in hugging, but decides not to say anything. All because of her dream.
Natsuki, did something happen?
Natsuki shoots her eyes open and jumps back.
It's nothing. I just felt like hugging you. That's all. That's what friends do. Don't laugh, you sweet person. What? 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 This might sound a bit dumb, but you guys had the chance. Would you abandon me?
Yuri and Sayori are both stunned from what Natsuki said.
No. Of course not. We never abandon you. Natsuki, do you really think we would do something so horrendous to you? It's just... Nah, it's nothing. Come on, naughty latte. You can tell us.
Natsuki looks at Sayori, scared. Turn, Sayori gets embarrassed.
Sorry. Thought it'd be a fun nickname. No, it's fine. Fine. Just that I had a bad dream and...
Natsuki's voice dies. She's visibly shaking upon remembering her dream.
I had a bad dream too. You too? What about you, Yuri? I suppose I could say my dream was bad as well. Aw. Now I'm curious if Monika experienced a bad dream as well.
Speaking of the devil, look! Everyone notices Monika crossing the street, waving at them.
Sorry guys, piano practice lasted longer than I expected. Phew. Well, everyone's now here, let's go. Before we go, Monika, can we ask you something? Go ahead and ask. Did you also experience a nightmare last night? Why do you ask? Thought it was a bit odd for us three to have quite the disheartening night, so... Oh, okay. Well... No, I had a good night of sleep. But we can talk about our nights inside. I agree. Let's go. Yeah!
She just lied to them. She's like, I don't want to talk about that. Thank you for playing Zone of Escapism. I hope you enjoyed this little experience. Oh, it's over. Yeah, it is real. That was decently short. That was nice. That was a nice little mod. That was cool. Song name? I didn't make the mod. How am I supposed to know what song that was?
Song name? You know, Zero.
Of course.
You know every song.
Little did you guys know, I actually make every mod we play on this channel. All of these are made by me.
All of them.
It's like, I didn't make this. I don't know. But yeah, that was cute. That was a nice little mod. It had some problems here and there with some grammar. Like there was times where I saw there wasn't a sentence. There were times there wasn't a period. There were like little things here and there. And and some of the dreams not hitting fully, like Monika's dream being very I guess abstract is the word, but it's like, I guess you could be like, well, what's the Monika's point? But it's like, I don't know, it just felt a little weird. Felt like Monika's just didn't really hit the same way the other ones did, you know? But,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like,
I still kind of liked it though. It was like
it was fine.
weird, but like that's what made it interesting.
I don't know, I felt like it was too abstract for its own good, in my opinion. Like, I feel like it was too abstract. It's like, to the point where it was just kind of like, what? You know, like, I don't know, like, it was, I was like, it definitely, like I said, it definitely didn't hit the same way I felt like the others really did.
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty good. No, this isn't a demo. This is the full mod. The mod's just short. I would probably say,
it's a short mod.
I'd probably say it was an A-tier mod. It was pretty good. We started off strong with Sayori and started kind of going downhill with Yuri's. Yeah, Yuri's was fine, but yeah.
Oh my God.
What?
The vocals in the background scared the fuck out of me.
Oh. Yuri's was fine, but yeah, Yuri definitely kind of felt like where it started kind of taking a little slant. Kind of started going down a bit. But yeah, overall, it was a pretty good mod. I'd say it was probably like A-tier. It's pretty good. It was nice. I like that also, it didn't rely on any jump scares whatsoever.
Yeah, it was all psychological shit.
It was just kind of uncomfortable imagery with uncomfortable noises. It actually had no jump scares, which is something that is very commendable, because most DDLC horror mods, like, fucking feel like they're like, time to put in a jump scare. I gotta put in jump scares to scare people. And it's like, that's one of the reasons I'm not a big fan of a lot of DDLC's horror mods, because it's like, DDLC didn't rely on jump scares. So it's like, to try to use that to be scary, I feel like you're just like totally shitting on what made DDLC's like horror good. Yeah. Yuri was creepy for me because I had the exact same dream about cutting my arm off. Yuri's is still pretty creepy. Like, even if even if it did start like having some like low kind of like, even if like I said, it wasn't as good as like Sayori's or Natsuki's, it was still pretty good. And Monika's is still alright, I'd say. I just felt like it didn't really reach to the heights that the others did. But it was still an alright experience, I guess. It was still just very semi-confusing. And I know someone in the comments is probably going to translate that Morse code, so I can't wait to see what that says.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty good mod. But yeah, that is it. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to play this for yourself, the link's in the description below. And yeah, this has been Zero. Peace.
I'm a sharpshooter.